Meet Nakmor Drack, Krogan grandpa, barfight champion, and the galaxy's #1 fire hazard. With 1,400 years of experience and zero patience for nonsense, Drack is the lovable wrecking ball we didn't deserve but absolutely needed. Between smashing enemies, babysitting his granddaughter Cash, and accidentally setting himself on fire like a pyromaniac with no safety training, Drack is proof that age is just a number, unless we're talking about how many things he's destroyed. Let's break down the galaxy's most combustible Krogan before he accidentally blows something up again. Drack has been around longer than most species can remember, and he never misses an opportunity to remind you.
So you're 1,400 years old?
Most of me. Bits drop off, stuff gets added.
That's still a long time.
He's fought in wars, survived betrayals, and punched more faces than the entire Nexus crew combined. If grumpiness were a sport, Drack would have a gold medal and then headbutt anyone who tried to take it from him.
You know, Drack, we could use someone with your skills.
A Krogan would be always good.
I'm a little too old to be carrying humans through a fight. Besides,
Oh, damn.
the day I help the Nexus again is the day the clouds part and the cat keel. No offense.
None taken.
You can really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky.
Yeah?
And your number all wrong.
So, the clouds parted. These cats look pretty keeled over. Maybe us humans can pull our weight after all.
Despite his age, Drack is anything but fragile. He's still smashing through enemies like they're made of wet cardboard, all while grumbling about how soft the galaxy's gotten. Let's face it, Drack isn't just a Krogan warrior, he's a Krogan institution. Drack's combat strategy is basically see problem, punch problem, rinse, repeat. It's efficient, direct, and terrifyingly effective. Need an enemy taken down? Drack's your guy. Need something done quietly? Rather call literally anyone else. And let's talk about his unexpected combat talent. Catching on fire. During one chaotic battle, Drack managed to turn himself into a flaming Krogan torch. Was it intentional? Probably not. Was it hilarious? Absolutely. At this point, I'm convinced he'd call it a strategic distraction.
So I pull off my usual stunt, charge ahead and breach their barricade. Pop my flamethrower and get ready to let go. Only to see them all screaming and running away. Turns out, I crashed through a shipment of Turian brandy on my way in. Never even noticed I was on fire. But they sure did. Never seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before.
Of course, Drack's combat highlight reel wouldn't be complete without mentioning the Kadara bar fight. While Sarah Ryder was busy taking an involuntary nap, because getting sucker punched is so professional, Drack demolished an entire group of mercenaries solo. One Krogan versus an entire bar, not even a challenge. Just another normal day for Drack.
I'm okay, all things considered.
You got a hard head, I'll give you that.
High praise, coming from a Krogan.
I respect what you were trying to do, but getting clocked, that's just embarrassing. Hey, Ryder, do me a favor. Don't tell Cash about this.
Drack's personality is a beautiful mix of grumpy old man and secret softy. He spends most of his time complaining about how soft everyone else is, but when it counts, he's the first to throw himself into danger to protect his crew. It's like he's saying, "You're all terrible, but you're my terrible."
Let's go.
You're always talking like you're expendable, but you're not. We need you. You're not just some old soldier. We know what we lost because you lived it.
Then there's his relationship with Cash, his granddaughter, and the one person who can boss him around. Drack joins the Andromeda initiative partly to keep an eye on her, but let's be real, it's less keeping an eye and more helicopter grandparent on steroids. Watching him try to give her advice is like watching someone assemble IKEA furniture without instructions. Messy, frustrating, and oddly heartwarming when it works.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who were you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
And speaking of soft moments, let's not forget the time he sent Sarah Ryder an email full of rifle and shotgun JPEGs to help her cope with losing her dad. Because in Drack's world, nothing says "I care about you" like pictures of his favorite murder tools. Drack is a legend, but he's not perfect. First, there's his temper. If something annoys him, his first instinct is to smash it. If it keeps annoying him, he smashes it harder. Diplomacy? Never heard of it. And then there's his stubbornness. Drack's idea of teamwork is do it my way or watch me break it trying. It's endearing in the way a tornado is. Chaotic, destructive, and kind of awe-inspiring. Finally, there's his love-hate relationship with technology. Whether it's alien tech, a poorly placed explosive, or his own equipment. Drack has an uncanny ability to break it, or set himself on fire with it.
Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
For all his flaws, Drack is the heart of the Tempest crew. He's loyal, protective, and somehow manages to be both terrifying and hilarious at the same time. Whether he's smashing enemies, roasting his teammates, or sending weirdly sweet emails about guns, Drack is the grumpy Krogan grandpa we didn't know we needed. He reminds us that you don't need to be perfect to be a hero. You just need to be yourself. Grumpiness, fire hazards, and all. Okay, we need to...
Why would anyone near the end of their life take a chance joining the initiative?
Why would anyone at the start of theirs join up with strangers like us? Besides, who says I'm old? Who says I'm dying?
I don't think I said that.
You did.
I'm certain I didn't.
Indirectly.
Now you're saying I'm deaf.
Ryder?
Nope, not getting involved.
Hey, you're not wrong, Tal. I am old, but I got a lot of living left.
He's not just a Krogan warrior, he's a Krogan legend. And honestly, Andromeda is better with him in it. In the end, Drack is the teammate you want in every fight. Tough, dependable, and always ready to charge headfirst into chaos with full blood rage mode activated. Sure, he's a walking fire hazard, but that's just part of his charm. Here's to you, Drack. May your punches stay strong, your armor stay flame resistant, and your babysitting duties stay just as entertaining as ever. I scared Drack. Yeah, I have to remember that one.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
All it needs is me driving in the Nomad. If you enjoyed this roast of Drack, hit that like button and subscribe for more sarcastic character breakdowns. Got a favorite Mass Effect Andromeda character you would like to see roasted next? Drop their name in the comments and I'll get to work. Until then, stay grumpy and maybe invest in some fireproof gear. Thanks a lot for watching, stay tuned and game on!